Hey guys, it's Thinning Haley. I kind of wanted to make a video about my, my cat, my mental health post weight loss surgery, and kind of just why I've taken a step back is basically that dealing with my own issues, and basically just want to put these out there um, to help somebody if they're going through the same thing. If not, I'm just a weirdo and the only one dealing with this stuff. But um, before surgery, and if you've never seen my videos, today is April 11th, 2017. I had surgery, vertical sleeve gastrectomy, on December 12th of 2016, which was 4 months ago tomorrow, and I've lost about 75 pounds since surgery and 117 total since before when I started my 6-week pre-op on Halloween. So I just kind of wanted to address the mental health aspect of the post weight loss surgery. Before surgery, I was a volume eater, and if you're not familiar with that term, that just means that there's other types of eaters like grazers. I know a lot of grazers. Basically what that means is they just pick and nibble all day long. As a volume eater, I would eat 3,000 calories at one time, and I might eat it once or twice a day, but that was it. So volume. And I was also a binge eater, which means that it's like my brain would like check out, and I would just stuff myself until I was literally sick, you know? And it was like mindlessly, like really fast, really large amount, just binge it all at once. A common occurrence was I would do like slim fast shakes all day at work, and then on the way home from work I would be like, I'm just gonna run through Taco Bell real quick, and I would get enough food for 2 people, eat it about 5 o'clock on the way home from work, and then come home and eat dinner with my family at 7. And that was like a vicious cycle for me. Like, it's how it was. And I guess, I don't know, I thought I was like doing so good, having my little slim fast all day, but it was making me more hungry, to where I would eat 3 meals within 3 hours, 3 big meals. Like, I would go to Taco Bell and get whatever $5 box they had at the time, and then I would get 2 or 3 things off the dollar menu. So in total, I was having probably 4 to 5 items, taco, burrito type things, a drink, cinnamon twist, whatever, and then come home and eat tacos or spaghetti or whatever my family was having. And post weight loss surgery, I feel like this is different for like grazers or people that had their different thing. I feel like the surgery is like a good like combat to being a binge / volume eater, and maybe that's what makes it so difficult. And this is just my opinion, if you're a grazer, you can still graze after weight loss surgery. My aunt does. It's her thing. It's like she won't commit to sit down and eat something. Like, she'll just pick all day long. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with it. It just can lead to weight gain if you're mindlessly eating. But she doesn't eat bad things. She'll just grab some cheese, grab some nuts. Nothing terrible. It's just, and it's hard to track it when you're like, what did I put in my mouth today? So anyway, being a binge / volume eater and having basically that taken away from you, you're forced, I feel like, and this is why I feel like not only is weight loss surgery not the easy way out, it's harder, because before, when I was dieting, if I had, say, okay, like last week, somebody really close to me had a heart attack, and what did I want to do? Run to food. And before, had I been on a diet and something like that would have happened, I'd be like, oh, crisis mode, I'm eating whatever I want, and binged. Gone to Raising Cane's, gotten a caniac, which is 6 chicken strips, a side of fries, a large 32-ounce soda, and it comes with a piece of bread and slaw, and I would sub the slaw and eat 2 pieces of bread. All that food, that's what I would eat in crisis mode. And when I heard that the person close to me had a heart attack last week, I didn't have my crutch. I didn't have what I needed to cope. And that is, in my opinion, why alcoholism, or addiction to alcohol is common after weight loss surgery because it goes down easy and it helps you cope. You know, I could easily saw myself picking up a drink after that day. It was a bad day. Um, Basically, the day, okay, leading all to I'm all over the place. Nothing new there. Anyway, I'm going to therapy. Let me just put that out there. I was going to lead to that. But basically, I'm going to therapy. I had my first appointment last Wednesday. During the day Wednesday, I found out the person had the heart attack. And it was just so hard. And going to therapy, like, it's like you like peel back layers. So I was kind of raw. So the person had the heart attack. So Thursday morning, they're in surgery. We're going to figure out if they have a blockage, if it's repairable, if they need open heart surgery. I'm like raw and open from going to therapy. And Thursday morning, I locked my keys in the house and was late for work. And I had just a full-on breakdown, like on the ground, outside of my house, waiting on somebody to bring me keys, crying my eyes out. And it was just like, I don't know my point here, but it was just too much. It was just like no relief because I couldn't go to do what makes me happy and what helped me get through things, which was eat in excess. It wasn't eating certain foods or it was eating in excess, binging, eating a large amount of food, and I physically cannot do that. You know, I talked about this in my weigh-in video. I had a bad week. I only lost 3 pounds, and so even though I couldn't binge, I still, like, it was like the least I could do was eat bad. So I would have like a chicken nugget or a couple chicken nuggets or whatever, and it was just like, it would like numb the pain. I don't know. It's very, you know, I've only been to therapy once. I go back tomorrow, and I'm going to see a specialist that specializes in eating disorders. No shame in that. You know, if you need to judge me or whatever, or say that I'm crazy, that's what, you know, whatever you need to do. But I'm not going to spend $5,000 on my body to lose weight and not put a little dough out every week for this part of my body. I feel like it's an investment in myself, that I'm worth it, that in the long run it'll help me keep it off, to be able to learn why I am the way that I am and how to cope and whatever I'm going to learn in therapy. I think those skills will help me in the rest of my life to keep it off, because obesity is a disease. It's not something that you overcome or get over. You know, you get down to your goal weight, well, you have to learn to maintain it. You know how many people, how common regain is after weight loss surgery? Because it is a tool, and it's not the easy way out, and it's not the forever fix. There's no magic pill. There's no magic anything, because if there was, we'd know about it. It's a head start. It helps you. It's a tool, just like, it's like you got your toolbox, and you've got your tool of weight loss surgery. You've got your tool of eating right, your tool of exercising, your tool of taking your vitamins, your tool of balancing your mental health. You need all of it. There's no one thing, you know? So, I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, I'm going to therapy. I'm very open to the idea. I'm very willing to put in the time and money for myself. I'm worth it, like I said. You know, that's another thing I'm working on, is my self-worth. There was somebody in my life for a couple years that was just really bad for my self-esteem, and as a fat girl, you don't have good self-esteem. And say, like, somebody who's cocky or confident is a 100, I was a 10, and then that person was in my life, and I was a negative 10, and I'm getting myself back up there. Like, I'm probably a 20 right now. You know, it's just, you can say it all day long. I'm worth it. I'm beautiful. You have to really believe it. You can say whatever you want. So that's kind of where I'm at. I wouldn't say that I've been like holding back, like not posting as much, but I've had a lot of people ask me like why I haven't posted as much, and it's just that I'm dealing with like the mental issues like that go with weight loss surgery. Just like, this is the biggest way to put it so that people will understand. We had a crawfish boil a couple weeks ago, probably a month or 6 weeks ago, and we were eating crawfish. And if you've never been to a crawfish boil, it's like crawfish, potatoes, corn, all kinds of yummy stuff. Of course, I didn't have the corn and all that. I just had the protein, the crawfish. It's loaded with sodium. It's not just because it's protein doesn't mean it's good for you. It's loaded with sodium. But it was just a treat. It was for somebody's birthday. Don't eat it all the time. But anyway, I ate, what I could eat, and I said, out loud, it was probably like 10 or 12 people, man, I wish, or I said something like, these are the times that I wish I didn't have weight loss surgery so I could eat more. And somebody said, are you full? And I said, yeah. And they said, well, what's the difference in being full now than being full before? And that was kind of like the light bulb moment for me, like, something's, my relationship with food, there's, like, I need help, not that something's wrong with me. I've already learned in therapy not to say that, but just that there's something wrong with my relationship with food when I want to eat more just to eat it, not to get full, if that makes sense, So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm doing a lot better. The person that had the heart attack is doing great. I'm learning to choose happy. Happy is not a destination, it's a journey. I'm learning to just put myself first, to know that I'm worth it. Because, putting money into therapy is, even if you have bukus of money, it's a lot of money. So, learning that I'm worth it and I deserve it and things like that, I'm going with the flow. I'm figuring it out as I go. Yeah, I'd say post weight loss surgery, the mental game is like 85% of it for me. It's really hard. Like, getting my water in, taking my vitamins, exercising, making the right choices. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it comes, it's like more natural for me. But like the mental stuff, hard, really hard. So I just kind of wanted to update y'all. I know this is like all over the place, but yeah. So, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing really good. Last week I'd say 1 to 10, like 1 being super depressed and all over the place, and 10 being amazing. I was probably a 4, and right now I'd say I'm like a 7.58, and I'm hoping therapy gets me back to a 10, so, or helps me figure out how to get back to a 10, whatever, I don't know. So thanks for supporting me in my journey, and just, hope this helps somebody. I hope that y'all are like, wow, she's crazy, or whatever. I hope this isn't just me rambling, but thanks for watching, thanks for supporting me, and I will see y'all probably at the weigh-in on Sunday. Bye.